Sanwanani Dumelang, grace and peace. Welcome to another episode of Beautiful Souls with me, your host, PK the Redeemed, right here at Africa USA Radio, where we empower minds, uplift hearts, as well as shining the light of the kingdom. One episode at a time, we are rebuilding from the ruins. I am coming live to you from our Johannesburg studios. Now, today is no different day. It is a day where we sharpen each other, where we grow together, and where we look at what God is saying to us for this season, for times and seasons are known by God. And now this is our time and chance for us to hear the word of God. I get it. Now, Jesus said, it is written. And Nati, we're going to look at what is written. Basically, today we are reminding ourselves of what God said about us before we're even formed. Hey, Ismanga, this is a mystery. Jeremiah said, before I was formed in my mother's womb, you knew me. That alone should give you courage as you rebuild. Oguti, before you were formed, before you were even a fetus, Jehovah already knew you. And he knew the circumstances around your life. He knew the seasons of your life. He knew at this present hour where you would be in terms of rebuilding your life. We're going to read Psalm 22. Let's look at verse 9 to 11. Now, this is a reminder to us and to God. Verse 9 says, it was you being God. It was you who brought me out of the womb, making me secure. God is the one who brought us out of our mother's wombs, making us secure. He made sure that we are born, we are alive, and we were secure from day one, actually from day 0 until this day. Verse 10, I was given over to you at birth. I being you and I. We're giving over to God at birth. We became his. After all, he knew us before we're even our mothers. Huh? You have been my God from my mother's womb. Hey, this is deep as one. Before he knew us, Jeremiah 1:5. Before we knew him, before our mothers knew us, before we knew him, before we were born, he knew us. And now here, the psalmist says, I was given over to you at birth. You have been my God from my mother's womb. Now we have established the covenant that we have with God, our identity, how important we are to God, and how intentional he is. Kamapilo Aron. Now, this is us to him now. Verse 11, don't be far from me, because distress is near, and there's no one to help. When distress is near, when there is no one to help, we go back to the source. We go back to the creator. We go back to the one we were handed over. We go back to the one who owns our lives, the pillar of our lives, the one who sees everything and knows everything, the one who predestined every season, every step of our lives. Here we are. We want to rebuild. And we want to rebuild according to that which we are meant to rebuild. And we are crying out to him to say, God, do not be far from me. Sometimes you have to be honest with God. With God, the tools that I'm trying to use to rebuild, they are not tooling. The things are not coming together. The drawings, even the map is not making sense. I don't know how to navigate myself. I don't know how to move forward from this point that I'm at. But we remember that we were given to him at birth. Therefore, we looked up to him for help. David said the other day, I lift up my eyes to the hills, from whence cometh my help. My help comes from you. When you remember whose you are and who you are, you will remember where your help comes from. He is Jehovah Ezeh, our helper, and he cannot deny who he is. Now, don't be afraid even when you are in distress. Don't be afraid to go to God, to call upon him, to lift up your eyes upon the hills where your help is found. This is Beautiful Souls with me, your host, PK the Redeemed, and you are tuned in to Africa USA Radio, Ekaya Beats. Don't forget to tell your friends, to tell their friends that Beautiful Souls is in the area. Subscribe, like, share, comment, interact. We love hearing from you. Until next time, Mudimikyo, be blessed. I love you.